Hello, my friends. I don't know about you. I can only speak for myself. But sometimes, more often than I would like to admit, I end up speaking to people that I love and care about in a way that I know is not fitting to how that person deserves to be treated. It's a moment of frustration, agitation, irritation, anger. The emotions come up and I'm unable to stop myself from speaking the way that I know I shouldn't. Often in the moment, I still go through in my head, I'm like, should I say this? And I think that I'm being rational by thinking it through, but clearly in that moment, the dominant frustration overcomes me, takes over the rational brain, pretends to be rational, and says things that it shouldn't. But there's an incredible tool that if, God forbid, from now on any of us are suffering with this, here is what we can do. Habakkuk the prophet, one of the great prophets of Israel, when pleading to Hashem for the Jewish people to be forgiven, he says, Beroges rachem tizkor. In a moment of anger, please remember mercy. Memory in Judaism is not just about bringing up an event, it's actually conjuring a feeling that can bring us to a different state of consciousness. Rachamim, compassion, mercy, love, comes from that word rechem, womb. So in a moment when that frustration comes up, recall a positive, loving memory with that person, of feeling held, of feeling loved, or just a general feeling of love, being held in a womb, in Hashem's womb. And then from that place, even if that's an extra 5 to 7 seconds, it can stop the flood of emotion and instead bring on a flood of rachamim. We'll express ourselves in a way that comes from a sense of being grounded, rooted, and regulated.